Ladies and gentlemen, I am honored to bring on our next guest. This guy plays for the Devon Xtreme in the Alberta Junior Hockey League. He played for the Chilliwack Chiefs in the British Columbia Hockey League, the shambolic league that it is now. And he's one of my best buddies. We've been training together for quite some time now. Been begging him to come on. He finally broke down and said yes. So here we go. We got Mr. Harrison Boldt.
Wow. What an introduction.
No
How we
kidding.
doing,
That was
pal?
a good one.
I'm honored.
How you dealing with the grind?
The grind, it's definitely real right now. I think we just got off a 10-game losing streak. We kind of broke it against Drayton Valley, sold out crowd, Drayton Valley. So it was good to
Nice.
get a win out of the way, but then we
In
lost to
Drayton,
Drayton
or?
Valley. Yeah, in Drayton.
Okay.
Then the next night it was at home against Drayton, lost in overtime. And I don't think we've won since that, but we're
Hey,
definitely
you're
working
doing
out
good.
our.
You're doing good though. You're doing good though.
I'm doing all
Ever
right. I
since
could
I told
definitely.
you to lock in, You've been figuring it out.
Yeah, I'm starting to figure it out. We'll see how it goes for the rest of the season.
Yeah, there you go.
All right.
Well,
Well, yeah.
sorry, you lead, Joe.
You go. Oh, you want me to lead it? All right. Okay.
Yeah, you lead. You lead.
So usually, you know how we started off. We go way back. We go to how it all began, kind of with our questions here. So we kind of like to start it with what got you into hockey? How would you start? And then kind of your journey through through minor hockey. I know you've been pretty mobile. You moved to
Yeah.
Chilliwack. You moved to Chilliwack, but you were originally from I forget where in Alberta.
Edmonton.
Yeah, just Edmonton, Alberta.
Yeah.
So kind of your story and your path and how you kind of ended up where you are now.
Yeah, so it's kind of all over the place, honestly, like through minor hockey, but my dad kind of forced me into hockey. I didn't like it very much, but pushed me into it. And I think by like 8, I kind of started actually liking it. So I played all like it was called SWAT. I played SWAT growing up, and then I went to Southwest Zone, and then I tried the Super League, did not work out, the HSL or
What is
whatever.
so?
So
What level is this? What are we talking here?
we're talking U15. It would be now, I think, like Bantam. Or
Okay.
no, this would be like Pee
Is it
Wee,
Pee Wee? Pee
whatever
Wee? So
that is, like youth.
U13, eh?
Yeah. So then I ended up playing like on the north side for KC in Edmonton,
Okay.
which was weird because I lived on the south side. But I played there for 2 years. It was awesome, but it was a hike. So I went back to Southside Athletic Club to where I lived. Played there for a year, U16, and then went to OHA and then played
Right.
there for a year, and then went
Would that have been
stayed with.
Elite 15s or?
So OHA was U18 prep.
Oh,
So
okay.
it was my second year that I could play in U18. So this year I guess would be like 08s in
Oh, okay.
U18.
You're
So
06? Are you an 06?
06. Yeah, I'm
You're an
06.
06. Yeah, okay. That's what I was saying. Because you played you jumped up a little bit for your age, right?
Yeah, so I could have played another year of U18 last year,
Yeah.
but I kind of went back home, and I could have went to Red Deer Rebels camp that year.
Yeah.
But then I went to the Chiefs camp because I was like, may as well go if they're having it, because it was extended because they were in playoffs, so they couldn't have their
Right.
camp when regular teams would have their camp. So I went there. I did awesome, and then they kind of asked me to come back and train with them and go to main camp and stuff. So I ended up signing with them, making the team. So then when Red Deer caught wind of that, they kind of got a little pissed off, and
They're a little pissed at you or what?
yeah, they sent me. So that was all good. I had a fun year in
What
Chilliwack. So
what was that like? I think I've talked to you about the phone call, but like how did that go? They just send you a text and you're just like you're done or?
yeah, I think I was playing like Fortnite, and I was just playing with the boys, and then I get a call from I think it was Sean Sutter. He's the assistant GM there, and he just calls me and goes, "Hey, like we picked up a guy in the priority draft, like what's it called?
Or the
It's like
US, the international draft
overseas,
or the
the
US draft?
international draft, where like we picked a
Yeah.
guy up, and
Import draft. Import draft.
yeah, we just don't see fit for you anymore. Like obviously you signed with the Chilliwack Chiefs, so we kind of see where you're headed, and I was just like, all right, sounds good. Like it was kind of disappointing, but at the same time, like I kind of knew where I wanted to go. But at this point now, with all that's happening with college and stuff, it's almost like
That's what I
wish,
was just gonna
wish I would
say.
have known.
Is like, do you kind of regret that decision a little bit now that all that shit's going on?
It's hard to like regret it because it's not like I could have done anything about it. But no, it's definitely a bummer that this change is happening right now, like affecting me.
Yeah,
So
you kind of got fucked over.
yeah, I
Yeah.
kind of got fucked over, but whatever, figure it out.
Yeah, you figured it out. So what was the feeling like signing for the Chiefs? So you go to camp, you light it up. How well did you do actually? Were you
Well, I just like it was so awesome, like going there in the rink, and it was just so amazing. And I saw what they had
I'd say,
going
yeah.
on, and like I just wanted to be a part of it. Like it
Yeah.
was just so awesome. I could live at home with my family, which I didn't the previous year because they moved out to Chilliwack. So I was just really hoping I'd be able to, crack the roster there. And I
Yeah.
went there kind of just telling myself I was gonna make the team and spoke it into existence. It was pretty sweet.
Everything just kind of lined up from there, eh?
No, it was awesome. And then I met
Yeah, that's
Joe.
good. Yeah, and then you met me, and then yeah, I made you the player you are today.
Exactly.
Exactly.
So
man.
your family ended up just moving to Chilliwack in general, and then you started playing for the Chiefs?
Yeah, so my
Oh,
dad
that's crazy. Okay.
so my U18 year, my dad got a job on the Trans Mountain Pipeline over in Hope, I believe.
Okay. Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
So he moved out there. He was staying, I don't even know where he was staying, somewhere in Chilliwack. But then he's like, screw it, why don't we just move the family down here? But I was in the middle of a season. So
Yeah.
they left me in Edmonton, just alone in our house.
Just left
It
you,
was
eh?
sweet. No, it was sweet. But they moved out to Cultus Lake. So they were kind
Okay.
of
Nice.
living the beach life while I was at home, and it was kind of no, it was sweet.
Nice.
A
Okay. And
little
then
little different
what's
than dealing with the -40 in Edmonton. Sorry, Owen, you go.
yeah, no, that's what I was pretty much gonna say is how different is it living in Chilliwack compared to Edmonton? Like, do you like it better or worse? Like, what are the main differences? Just like as far as like actually living there.
Well, my car never didn't start in the morning in Chilliwack,
That's good.
but yeah, no, it's just back to my roots, I guess. Like usually I'd be dealing with this, and I guess there's no really outdoor rink kind of ODR season out in Chilliwack, so it's
Not
good to
really
be
in
able to
Chile,
get
eh?
to
You might
go
get
back out and
yeah, you might get a week a year.
yeah, if that.
Yeah.
But you can't golf all year out here, so
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
that's a
right.
good point.
That's true. That's true. We're going into like about this year, right? Eh?
the
Yeah.
Devon Xtreme.
Yeah, the Devon Xtreme.
Yeah.
So, obviously me and Bolt were just training with each other. So I got a lot of like the storyline and how this guy was like going back and forth on what he wanted to do and everything and all this guy's
Yeah.
options. But we settle on Devon. How was your year in Chilliwack? Sorry, we're kind of jumping the gun a little bit.
Yeah.
How was your year in Chilliwack? How did that treat you? And then sort of going into, making the decision to not go back and make the call to go to a new expansion team in the AJ.
Yeah, like obviously in Chilliwack, you look at like my stats there or whatever, and I played 12 games, and each one of
Yeah.
those games is like 2 or 3 minutes a night, and it was just really frustrating because like I'm working my butt off, I'm trying to do everything I can, but it's just not enough. The skill on that team was unreal. We got guys coming down from Boston College. We got our fourth line left winger committed to Michigan State, so it's kind of like there was really no room for me in that lineup, right?
Yeah.
Like I went there and with everything that happened with Hockey Canada, with them leaving Hockey Canada, it was the first year where you could have so many players on a
Yeah.
roster.
Yeah.
So it was tough too because there was not any injuries. Which even this year, if you look at their roster, like their whole team's hurt right now. So it's like I would have got kind of more of a shot if there was more injuries. Which obviously, like it's a good and bad thing. Like obviously
Yeah. You don't want
not
to cheer
guys
for your
not getting
teammates to
hurt,
get
but
hurt.
yeah, but like it was great for my development. Those coaches, obviously Joe, Shazi pretty well,
Yeah.
and then
Well,
Maloney,
he's
like
not even there anymore, is he? He's at
no,
the
he's in Abbotsford now.
he
He's
jumped
there.
to he jumped to the AHL. That's how good of a coach he was. Yeah.
I
So
know it's sweet, but
yeah.
no, like their coaching is just so good. I learned so much about like just positioning and stuff, which obviously like I had like the skill to play there, but there's a lot to learn, like just like in game situations and stuff that I'm just starting to pick up on and be able to be better in those situations now. So it's kind of good.
That's good, man. And then, so I guess the year winds down. Kind of, how do you guys end up finishing? I completely forget
Chiefs?
last year. Yeah.
Okay, so this is a funny story. So I scored my goal, my empty net goal. It was the most amazing,
Yeah, I
most
remember you
amazing
telling
day
me
of my
about
life. That was the last shift I ever played for the Chiefs.
this.
That was the last.
What were you
shift I
doing
ever
out on
played.
the ice at that point?
Maloney tapped me on the back and said, "Go get one, kid." And I'm so glad I did because I didn't play another shift for that team. So
So you went out on a high, eh?
yeah, I know. And then playoffs roll around. They're bringing me out to what's Alberni and stuff, and they're like, "Be ready to go, be ready to go." But I was ready to go, but I never
Were you ready to go?
Never
got to
went.
go. But no, I think we ended up getting swept in the second round. We swept what was it, Langley, and then we got swept by Alberni. So
Okay.
And then so that would have been a second round exit.
yep, second round exit.
So then, towards the end of the year, you have your exit interview, and kind of what was that like, and then kind of where did that leave you? You know what I mean?
Yeah, I was talking to Maloney, and like I'll say like a lot without saying a lot. It was kind of just not a lot of turnover on the team. Obviously, like not a lot of guys ended up going to college. There's pretty much our 20-year-olds left, and that was about it. So, and then
Right.
we're bringing in like a bunch of younger guys like Maholtra. What was he, like an 8th overall pick in the O? Like obviously, like he's gonna be over me in the lineup, which understandable. He's an unreal player. But it was basically like you can come back and be in your same situation, play like 12 games, or you can go somewhere else and see how you do, and then talk about coming back like the next year, figure out what I want to do from there. But
Mm-hmm.
I felt like it was a better decision to go somewhere where I'm gonna play like 15, 20 a night compared to like me wondering if I'm even gonna play. So
Yeah, like getting 5 minutes a
No,
night.
of course. Like,
yeah,
Yeah, no,
yeah, you need to get
completely,
opportunity. Otherwise, how are you
completely
gonna get
especially
the
with
next
your
step?
age. Like you're going into your first year. You're technically your first year a junior
yeah,
because
my
you
first
played a year
full
early.
season.
Yeah, your
Yeah,
first full season. So no, it makes perfect sense. So yeah, we're training in the summer.
yeah,
I'm hearing all these stories about where you're going. You're switching your mind every fucking day, like going back and
yeah.
forth. What kind of presented itself, and then what made you choose kind of? I know Devon's kind of a fresh start,
Yeah.
where it's kind of there's no expectation. You don't really know how good the team's going to be. It's a little bit of a gamble. Like what
Yeah.
made you choose that over, I don't know, even a different BCHL team or like another
Yep.
AJHL team.
I think given my season, like no other BCHL team is really willing to take a chance on me. Like 12 games, one goal. Like obviously I'm a better player than that, but it's tough for them to kind of see that.
Yeah.
No, for sure.
So no, I was at school one day with Ashton actually, and I was sitting in math class, and I got drafted. I think it was like 3rd overall to the Minnesota
Oh
Mallards.
yeah,
The
we are
Null.
talking about
The
this.
null.
Yeah. So I got that
Yeah.
call, and at that point I'm like, okay, shoot, guess I'm playing in like the Null, and and then I'm like talking to people, and guys are telling me like, oh, that's where guys go to die, and I'm just like, what the heck? Like I was getting a little worried, but and then I had a couple AJ teams call me. I think there was a couple like Bonnieville, and then Devon obviously, and maybe a couple more, but I kind of talked through both teams, and I honestly don't even know what I was trying to do there. I was talking to them both kind
You're
of.
flipping, you're flip
I said
flopping
yes
every
to both of
fucking
them.
day.
I said yes to both of them because like I just couldn't make my mind up, and it
Yeah.
was really stupid decision, but like I just didn't know what to do. I was nervous and stuff, but I ended up saying yes to the extreme first, and then I
Mhm.
kind of talked to Bonnieville after because it's actually a crazy story. Like I missed a call from Bonnieville and just thought they like ghosted me.
Yeah.
So then I was like, okay, guess I gotta like say yes to Devon, and then I did. Um, and then Bonnieville was like, tried calling you, like, what's going on here? And I'm like, oh, well, like I'll come there then. I don't know. And then it ended up that Devon just carded me. So like I couldn't make any like different decision. Like it was my decision, but
Yeah.
No, like at the end of the day, I'm like happy with my decision. It's a great organization. Like we don't have a dressing room yet, unfortunately, but
Oh, you're like the
we
Outlaws, bro.
yeah, man. It's tough, but we got a nice like gym and stuff, and our coaches
That's good.
Nice.
they're really good. They want to win, so
Lots of
it's just
support too, or
I don't know. Ticket prices are a little expensive, so we don't get a lot of turnout. But
Really?
seriously?
well, it's like we have like 250 seats in our rink, and then we got standing room, so it's I don't know. It's tough. It's a first year team, so there's gonna be their
Yeah.
growing pains. And they're gonna have to
growing
figure out
pains and
like
stuff?
yeah, they just have to figure it all out, and it's definitely not gonna be easy, but I think we're starting to get in the groove, and our team's doing a lot better. Like just in practice, like you can tell, like we're figuring our stuff out a little bit more. So
That's
I
good,
think we're
man.
gonna turn it around pretty soon here. It's looking good.
How's Preto doing?
Pretty? Oh, this
Yeah.
guy, I love him. He sits next to me in the room, and we're having some good
Yeah.
combos every morning. So he's a great guy to have around the dressing room for sure. You
I
got to
was
get
gonna
him on the
say that
pod.
was that. Yeah, we should, eh?
Yeah.
That was
Should we?
yeah, maybe. That was I was gonna say that probably made it a little bit nicer knowing that you had a buddy
Yeah,
going
I
with
was
you,
gonna
right?
say.
Yeah, no. In the summer, me and Tyler were kind of talking. We didn't know like what was gonna happen with the Chiefs, so he
Yeah,
kind of
right.
talked to Jamie Jackson. He was actually our skills coach last year, and he ended up getting a U18 prep coach job at Nax, which obviously is ran by the same owners as Devon.
Yeah.
So Jamie kind of talked to them and kind of recruited me and Tyler, and I was the first one to kind of jump the gun and go to Devon. But once Tyler kind of came and hopped on board, it was kind of more like it's better for me knowing that like I kind of had some familiar
Feel
faces around
good.
the rink and
Yeah,
stuff to
of
go.
course, for
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah,
That was the same with me coming here. One of my teammates
yeah,
also committed here at the same time, so
Yeah.
made me feel kind of good that I at least have one familiar face and you know you're going to a new town, right?
yeah. And that's the thing about them, like the Mallards. Like it was so unfamiliar.
Yeah.
I've never gone to the States for more than a week. Like it was just really like nerve wracking to like go move to Minnesota. Like I probably wouldn't be able to bring my car there. Like it was just a bunch of stuff. Like it
Yeah.
was
That's
just
don't even get me started, man. Not having a car here sucks.
yeah, man. Like I didn't have a
Yeah.
car for the first. I actually have a funny story. I didn't have a car for the first like month or two I was here. So I actually ended up I'm dating her now, but she was this girl and I was texting her and like I was like, I have to hang out with this girl. I was like, I have to. But I had to make her drive like 45 minutes across town to like come pick me up. And I felt like such a loser. I was like
You're making her come pick you up, making her
I
spend money on
know.
gas and shit.
Yeah, and her dad actually knows a guy that's friends with my dad, and he was texting my dad. He's like, get your son a car. Get a car out here so my daughter doesn't have to keep driving around town."
Well, hey, at least you're dating her now. It ended up being worth it, and you got wheels now too. So you
Yeah, I
can
know.
pay her
I'll
back.
be picking her up now in my Volkswagen Jetta.
45 minutes across town, man. What kind of
Yeah,
place is this, dude?
so I was living in St. Albert, but my billet situation
Holy shit.
it kind of changed. So now I'm moving into a billet closer to the rink. I think it's like 15 minutes away
Okay,
from the rink. So
that's good.
But yeah, if people don't know Edmonton, that's kind of
no, it's
pretty
just
far.
It's
places are
out
all
there.
over the place.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's pretty all over the
Yeah.
place. Okay.
yeah.
Go.
Well, there's been so much going on with junior hockey and all the changes with Canada and the NCAA and
Yeah.
has it had much? Well, I just got kind of a loaded question here. Did you notice a lot of like change from last year to this year? And I know you're in a different league now, but regardless, like, has there been a lot going on? And then has it kind of directly affects you or your team very much this year? And what do you kind of think is in the future when it comes to this whole situation?
Yeah, there's some guys leaving our league even for the Western leagues. So, when your top-notch guys leave the league, it's kind of a big deal. Like you kind of lose some speed and some skill in the league, and obviously like the AJHL, it's noticeably like slower than what was the BCHL was last year.
Right.
Um, but yeah, like obviously it affects like the players like me who kind of said no to signing in the Western League at one point in their life, and then
Yeah.
now it's kind of like wishing you woulda signed because like now it just doesn't even affect you.
Yeah.
Um, but no, it's definitely tough, that like a tougher situation to be in. But I like a challenge. Like obviously, I'm still planning on playing NCAA hockey, so I need to just
Yeah.
figure out a way to make that happen. Regardless, Great Rampton can do it. I'll find a
Yeah.
way.
I was gonna say Rammer committed to TSU, so
No, I know.
good. Congrats to him, man, dude. That's
Yeah,
unreal.
that's
Oh,
awesome.
Rare, yeah.
TSU, man.
Yeah, he committed to TSU. Is it weird playing against him? Have you played against him yet?
He's in the null.
Oh, he's in the null. Fuck, I
Yeah,
forgot he went. I forgot he
Oh,
he
left
went to the
Olds.
null.
I
He
forgot he
left
left
the old
Olds.
Chris.
Yeah, okay.
No,
Where would
I'd be too scared to play against him.
what team was it? What team did he go to?
It's like Alaska. It's some team in Alaska, and they're like half in
Seriously?
Alaska, half in the States. Yeah, it's I'm not sure what the team's called, but
Yeah, okay.
it's a grind. It's the null
Dude,
grind.
yeah, it seemed like it was gonna be a grind, but no, yeah, okay. So kind of my last little question here. I guess you kind of alluded to it. Your goals moving forward and like kind of what you see yourself doing in the next couple of years and kind of where you want to be at.
Yeah, obviously, like there's a lot of time left for me, like in the junior
Yeah,
world. So
you got so much time, dude.
It
yeah,
goes by quick though.
It
I
does.
know that's what I've been told. But yeah, hopefully I can just keep getting better every day. Like there's some stuff that I need to work on. Like I want to keep working on my shot, like just get stronger, just put myself in the best position possible to take that jump to the next level eventually. So hopefully I'll be
We'll be
able to make
working,
that
eh?
happen. Yeah, I'll be working.
We'll be working.
We'll be
Sure.
working.
We'll be
Anytime
working, bro.
Fitness, watch out.
Yeah, don't want to miss that, bro. No, I
Anytime.
can't
So
wait. The summer's a grind, but it's fun, man. So it's been
no, for
pretty good.
sure.
Been
No,
pretty
I
good.
always look forward to summer with Joe. So
It's pretty fun. No, that drive from Mission to Chilliwack kind of sucks though. Every once in a
yeah,
while.
but sometimes it
After an
sucks. But
8-hour working with Owen, doing the landscaping, and then going to
Yeah, exactly.
going to train with these guys, and these guys have been chilling at home all day. Fuck.
that's not true. I worked a concession job in the summer. It was the worst thing I've ever done in my life, and I'm gonna do it again because they pay me nice. But like, I'll
You
go
did
on the
complain about.
weekends. The weekends I don't have. I just wake up. I go make French fries for 13 hours, probably 13 hours, and I'm dripping sweat. Like I'm honestly dripping sweat on the people's French fries, and I'm just like, it's disgusting. It's disgusting.
Dude,
And
don't
I'm
eat
just
Bolt's French fries.
don't
Don't
come
say
to
the
my
name. Don't
place.
say the name of this place because they're gonna get health coded here.
Yeah.
Uh, yeah, let's not talk about that anymore.
Okay. Well,
Alluded
I
to
like
it
to
too
keep
much here.
making my money.
yeah. Well, I kind of, if Joe, you said you don't have anything else. I mean, if you think of something, you can say it after. But I just I always want to try and ask guys if they have just like an all-timer story they got to tell from their playing career, or just any story, or a best chirp you've ever heard. You could do both of those, just one of them. Anything you can give us, just for to entertain the listeners.
Okay, this is like something that happened a couple days ago. I was thinking this question was gonna come up, but I'm not gonna say any names because this is
Yeah,
just
that's fine.
crazy. But so after a game, like we lose all the time, so it's like screw it, like we'll just get together, like we'll still get together, like and just kind of make do with what we have, kind of going on here. So we
Yeah.
go to one of our buddies. I'll say his name because it's fine. It's just his house. His name's Matthew Buros. You guys probably know of him. He played he lives in
I've heard
Coquitlam.
of them.
But anyways, we go to his
Okay, yeah.
billet house and some boys just having a couple of drinks or whatever. And one of the boys gets so hammered. So he walks upstairs and this guy has like a 15-year-old billet sister. So apparently she
Dude, is this a podcast? Is this a story that can go on the pod or no?
this can go on the pod. This is like
Okay.
this can go on
Okay.
the pod for sure. But so she walks into her parents' room and she's like she has growing pains or something. So she goes in there, she's talking to her parents. Meanwhile, one of my teammates is just absolutely hammered, walks into her room because we stayed there a couple weeks before that, and he was allowed to sleep there because she wasn't home. But he
Yeah.
walks into her room, into her bed, and just starts sleeping in her bed because he doesn't think she's home. So
Oh, because he stayed there
yeah,
before.
yeah. So she walks
Oh,
back out of her parents' room, walks in the room, and she just sees this guy sleeping in her bed. But this guy, he's hammered, so he thinks it's one of the boys like coming in, and he just tells her to get the fuck out. And and she has no idea what's going on. So she goes back to her parents' room, and she's like, "This guy's sleeping in my bed." But long story short, she ended up sleeping with her parents, and this guy had the best sleep of his life.
No way! They just
They didn't even
Yeah,
didn't even kick him out.
no, I left him there. And the funniest part of the story is this guy's car. He parked in the middle of the road because he thought I was going to be there for like 30 minutes. So his car, he wakes up. It's in the middle of the street. This when he wakes up. It's insane.
Oh my god, that's an all-time story. Holy
that is
fuck.
that's so fucking
Yeah.
funny. It's all my
Okay,
god. Yeah,
Yeah,
well,
but-
I mean, I don't got that's an all-timer story, but if you got anything else for us, then
I
that'd
was
be
gonna
great.
say,
But if not, I
just
don't
leave
have
us
anything.
with
So.
leave us
I'm
with
gonna
an
leave it on a high
inspirational
note.
message here, Bolt.
All right, guys, are you ready?
Yeah.
I'm gonna set this up because this is really inspirational,
Whoa.
and I want to
Okay.
be professional here. You have to strive to get 1% better every single day.
So he kept telling me in the summer.
That's it. And Joe, you did because you're lighting it up at Drury. I just know you are.
That's what we're
There we
doing, man.
go.
9 in the country
How's
now.
the dome feeling though after getting smoked?
Oh yeah, you see that clip?
Everyone's seen that clip.
Man,
I
fuck, we got like
texted that guy.
150,000 views on Insta with that
Yeah.
thing. Eh?
That's insane. I texted that guy on Instagram and I was like, "Yo, you
I'm gonna
hit my
fuck you
fucking
up,
boy
or-
Joe. I'm gonna fuck you up." And he just never answered me. He doesn't want it.
That he tried to follow my girlfriend on Instagram.
What?
Yeah,
Yeah,
like I
like the
caught a
day
random
after.
stray. Yeah, the day
Who
after.
the hell is this guy? We need
I know.
to find this
Kaminsky
guy.
or something. I don't know his name.
Yo, we need to get him on the pod.
Kaminsky.
We need to get him on the pod.
Get him on the pod, interrogate him.
It'll be
That'd
funny
be
as
all
fuck.
time.
Yeah, it would
I
be.
would love that. Maybe
Oh,
one
man.
day. Maybe he'll come on.
Maybe he'll
Let's
come
see.
on. Yeah.
That'd be
We
hilarious.
can do like the what is it like? Fuck, what when they get two like athletes who hated each other to sit down and have a conversation, like those ESPN
Oh, like Nate
things,
Diaz,
what are they
like Nate
called?
Diaz and Conor McGregor before their game.
Yeah.
Before their
Yeah,
fight.
or you could set
or
the pod up
Larry,
as like a
Larry
courtroom.
Bird and Magic. Yeah, of course.
Like your faces would be on like the both podiums of the court, and like there'd be a judge. And you guys have to talk about it.
Just chirp each other. Fuck.
No, that's so
I love
funny.
this idea. Well, maybe we'll have to reach out and see. I don't know, Joe, if we're down for that right now after what he's done, but maybe one day.
Yeah, we gotta
we'll
let
see.
it blow over here. Maybe let him serve a suspension, and then
Yeah,
I don't know how
exactly.
many games he ended up getting, but
That's at least a tenner, in my opinion.
you think?
That's
I think
insane.
it was 5. I think he
I
got
said a
5,
five.
and then his team suspended him for longer as well.
Well, that's just insane. I've never seen anything like that in
Unreal.
my entire life.
No.
It's pretty fucking crazy, man.
Yeah, that was absurd.
Well,
but-
I'm glad you're okay, Joseph.
Yeah, I'm all right, man. Thank you. I appreciate it. No, we appreciate you
Well,
guys. We appreciate you taking the time out of
yeah,
your day to
thank
come
you.
on here too.
No, dude,
Yeah,
I
that was
probably just
great
scroll
interview.
TikTok anyways. So
I was talking about getting you on in the summer, man. So this has been a long
Yeah.
time in the works, but
no, this is sweet. I'm happy to get a chance to come on and stuff.
I'm gonna have to
Oh,
get you back on
appreciate
when you do your full commitment. Maybe we could do like a live commitment. You know, like
Oh,
if
I
you
have all the
grab the hat and like
news.
put the hat on,
Yeah.
I'll grab it and then it'll be the wrong hat and I'll throw it across the room and I'll
throw it across the room and then grab the
Oh.
other one.
Yeah, if you're ever
I'll
committing,
put on
you
like a
have to do
Michigan,
that.
one, and I'll be like, get that shit out of here. I'm not going there.
It's like pick up like
TSU.
TSU baby, go with Rammer.
Me and Gray laying it up at TSU.
State.
You and Gray, eh?
Who
Oh,
knows? I
man.
guess. Hopefully we can do that one day. We'll see.
I can't wait, man. I can't
We'll
wait.
see.
So, but thanks so much for coming on, bro. We appreciate you.
Yeah,
Sweet,
thanks a
for having me.
ton. Great interview. Really appreciate it. That was awesome. So thanks a lot.
Sweet. Take care. boys.
Alrighty.
All right.